The problem is not just the number of people. The problem is the resources.
Do you believe cow farts are melting icebergs?
Cow farts are not the problem. It's actually burps.
Dude,
it's
that's
methane.
hilarious.
It's
That's
methane.
hilarious.
But there's also ways that they use regenerative farming. So it's carbon neutral. You know, there's people that have like discussed regenerative farming. The only problem is like scaling it for millions and millions of people. But it's just a natural product of animals eating grass. They do know that happens.
Dude, you know how bad those farts gotta stink
Do you
for
ever
them
go
to
near-
melt icebergs?
No, it's not that it's melting icebergs. It's just releasing methane.
That's what climate change. It's all about melting icebergs, rising sea levels.
yeah.
It's all about the icebergs.
But it definitely
polar bears.
It definitely contributes to the gases. Do you know that? Have you ever gone to like one of those places that just grow cows? My parents used to live in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I used to have to drive through farmland. Bro, it smells so bad. It smells so bad. Like the people that have
I've
to
driven
live
through farmland before. You could smell the cow shit.
No. It's not just cow shit. Where they raise cattle, not. I mean, like millions and millions of cows.
I will never believe cow farts are causing climate change. There's no way anybody's going to believe that. Or their burps. The burps or the fart.
It's contributing to the gases that are in the environment. You know what Dan Pena's saying and what Steve Koonin is saying more specifically is that we're talking about a negligible effect in comparison to all these other effects.
I want to see a documentary on how they found out cow farts are burning a hole in the ozone layer.
It's really burps.
Burps.
It's just methane, man. But I'm telling you, these carbon neutral farmers, these people that use regenerative farming, they take the manure and they put it back into the soil, and that's what they use for fertilizer, and everything is organic. And they're saying if you do it, that's the way animals and the environment are supposed to interact. What we've done that's so fucked is factory farming. And we've taken all these animals and shoved them into these places and made these toxic waste lakes of animal waste. Have you seen those? They fly a drone over these factory farming setups that they have for pigs. Like, dude, if everybody wants sausage and everybody wants bacon, you need a lot of fucking pigs. A lot of pigs. And it's horrific. What they have to do to raise pigs in an economical way so you can get cheap bacon is pretty fucked. That's real. And that is 100% contributing to the amount of methane that gets released and gases that get released. Because if you go anywhere near those places, they're fucking terrible toxic. They smell awful, man. Like that shit's... If you live in that city and they open up like some sort of a factory farming setup right outside of town, guess what? Your city's ruined. You're going to smell that shit. You're going to smell, and you're going to get used to the smell, unfortunately, because olfactory senses detect changes in smells. That's why people stink. They don't smell themselves. Because otherwise, be like, oh my God, I smell. I got to get the fuck out of here. You detect changes in smell. So if you live in a place that stinks, like some parts of New Jersey when they were like really polluted, they have factories out there. The people that lived there didn't even know it stunk. People had to come visit them and go, what the fuck are you living? Where are you living, man? You know how bad it smells here? They're like, it smells normal because they're used to it. They get accustomed to it. That 100% is contributing to pollution. So whether it's factory farming or whether it's factories, all the different things that people do that we enjoy. If you want electricity, something's got to burn. Like, how do you do it? Do you use coal? What do you do? Unless you're going to do nuclear, you're going to have some negative effect.